Guys and girls, it's know it time! Hey, let's get crack-lacking! It's know it time! Know it time!
So guys, I'm going to teach you something called logs. It's going to take me about 3 lessons to complete logs, because logs is tough. It's not a simple lesson anymore. It's going to be divided into 3 parts. We'll call this logs, intro to logs. I can't teach you what log is until you actually understand the basics of it. Okay? Now I can go ahead and ask you to graph it, but you still won't understand what the heck it is. So on your calculator button, I want you to do a few key things. Log of 10. Now grab your calculator, look for your log button. So go, if you have on the screen, go second, quit. Find the log button on your calculator. Log, 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 log. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Right there, log. See it? Right beside the 7. On the left of your 7. Hit log 10. And hit enter. See what you get. You get 1. So log of 10, according to my calculator, is 1. We're going to do this again. Log of 100 is going to be 2. So I can punch in my calculator. I go log 100 equals to 2. We're going to test that theory out. Do not use your calculator. So Nash says, Mr. No, does it just count how many zeros there are? So we're going to try this without using your calculator. Predict. I want to have this much amount of money in my bank account one day. Log of 1 million. So if I count how many zeros, I see 6 zeros. So why don't we use our calculator right now and go log of 1 million? Log 1 million gives you 6. So that theory may hold true. What if I give you this? So we're going to say, so theory is this. Log, so let's write this down, theory. Or this is, sorry, I should say theory. This is called guess. So Nash says, so log tells you how many zeros there are. Log tells you how many zeros there are. That's what log is. It tells you how many zeros there are. That's a guess. What if I give you this question? We're getting there soon. Log of 20. So instead of saying, hey, Mr. That's easy. I see 1 0. So Gurjo, what do you think? Take a guess. What do you think it's going to be? 1. So Gurjo says, Mr. I'm going to guess. Guys, let's punch in your calculator now. Log of 20 and see what you get. 1.3 something. So in reality, this guess is a good guess. It works for some questions, but it doesn't work for here. So log tells you how many zeros there are. Well, almost. It's not correct yet. So this is not true. Okay? It works for some. I just prove it's not true by giving you one thing it doesn't work. So I'm going to give you some more information. Logs. Logs actually has 3 numbers to it. First one, there's going to be a hidden number. We're going to write this down, log. There's a little b here. And there's going to be a number here. We'll call this y or x. Sorry, log, b of x equals to y. Say I mentioned to you log has to have 3 numbers. My first number is this little b. There's no formula. I'm going to show you log. That's why log is really tricky. There's a blue number and there's a green number. If I look at my previous example, log 10 equals to 1. Log 10 equals to 1. If I look at my previous example, look, let's match it up right now. Look, here's the blue number. Okay? Here's the green number. But some of you say, must know, where is that yellow number? The yellow is missing. So I'm going to give you a few more things. This is called your base. This is known as the base. Okay. If the base is not shown, if the base is not shown, you have to assume this. If the base, then it is always a 10. So I'm going to write this down. This is known, okay, as the base. If the base is not shown, then it is always a 10. So let's rewrite this as log. I'm going to fill in the base now. Okay, I'm going to write down, instead of leaving it blank, normally it's always blank, because if it's blank, it's a 10. It could be any number there you want. We know this is 10. This is equal to 1. I'm going to do the second one. Log. I'm going to see who can figure out the pattern to this. Base 10 of 100 equals to 2. So I'm going to write down look at this one. Every time I'm stuck, see, let's look at the base. I have a yellow piece, I have a blue piece, and I have a green piece. I'm going to write out these 3 numbers on the side. What you're going to do is use 3 numbers to create an equation. My first number I have is 10. My second number I have is 100, and a 2. What equation uses all these numbers that matches perfectly? For example, this is what I mean. If I go 10 plus 2, I don't get 100. Somehow, there's an equation that uses all 3 numbers, and it equals. Okay? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to pause it for 1 second. So, Harjaz, what do you say it was? 10 to the power what? 10 to the power 2 equals to 100. Okay? My other question I said was to this. Log of 1,000 equals to 3. Write this using exponents. So this is known as 10 to the power of 3 equals to 1,000. See the difference? We did exponents before. Now we're going to do something called logs. So I'm going to write this down. Logs is I'm going to introduce a new word for you. Inverse. Okay? They're like opposites of each other, of exponents. I can't teach you a log graph yet until I teach you the basic understanding what log is. Logs is the inverse of exponents. I'm going to create a little chart for you. There is a log regression too, but you won't be able to do that till the 2nd or 3rd day, because I can teach you normally what the book does is this: they ask you to jump in the right way and log graph logs, but it serves no purpose until you actually understand what it is. I'm going to have 2 forms, a log form and exponent form. Your job is convert back and forth. Okay, that's how we're going to do. I just showed you. One important thing about this is this star. Notice this is a base. Notice that this is also the base. My last key hint I can give you about this: if something is a base, it will always remain a base. Yeah. Something is a base, it will always remain a base. Guys, so I'm going to give you a practice converting back and forth, because once you get the idea of what log is, you appreciate the graph more. What if I give you this? Log of 10,000. We know it equals to 4. I want you to write exponent form. Exponents now. Log base 3 of 9 equals to 2. Write it in log form. Log base 7 of 49 equals to 2. Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm screwed up. Oh, sorry, wrong side. I'm going to pause it. Sorry, try this one. Next one, exponents. What do I give you? 3 to the power 2 equals to 9. 5 to the power 3 equals to 125. Guys, I'm going to pause it and let... I'm going to start today with... who have it? Leinard. What's the exponent form of this going to be? 10 to the power 4 equals to 10,000 is correct. Navdeep, more challenging. You're up. How would I write this in log form, Navdeep? Sorry? 9? 9, 3 equals to 2. Not quite. We're going to correct. We have to have a log in it first. Okay, we're going to walk slowly. Base, Adrian, what's the base? 3. See, we write a little 3. Not a big 3, a little 3. That's called the base. Tia, what's the next number? Sorry, wait, what? 9 is correct. I have like 900. See? The reason why, look, this is a base. This will always be a base. The 9, look where the 9 goes. The 9 actually appears here. And finally, this is a 2. Tejveer, I haven't asked you for a while. Last one, Tejveer. What is it going to be? Log base 5. Yep. 125 equals to 3. So guys, look at the relationship. It does. You won't be able to use your calculator. Calculator only works with base 10. If I look at this, I'm going to show you how. This is logic. If you're stuck in log form, write it in exponential form. We're going to try this. We're going to use your smartphones right now. Grab your smartphones out. I'm going to give you multiple choice. And we're going to see what the class votes. Without my help, I want to see who can figure this one out. Log. No, not yet. Base 4 of, I'm going to show you, 64. I don't know what the class is going to say. I want to say, if you think the answer is A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, D, 5. I'm going to load it, open up the smartphone application. I'm going to have multiple choices starting. All your smartphones should have A, B, C, D on there right now. Now it does. I want you to tap the right, what you think the right one is going to be. A, B, C, or D. Go. And it's going to display. I want to see what the class results are going to be.
What was the question?
Sorry? Oh, the options? Here are your options. 2, 3, 4, 5. Using your smartphones if you have one. If you don't have one, like I said, I want you to tap in what you think the answer is going to be. You have to, no, oh, but here's my first vote. One person voted C. Wow, so it's all, everyone's just guessing, right? A, B, C, D, E. Options are A, B, C, D. I don't know. Who voted E? 3 people voted C. Who voted E? A is 2. B is 3. C is 4. It is. There. So 2 people voted for B. 3 people, this is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Who voted for what? See? I don't know who's right, who's wrong yet. We're going to figure it out. So, let's do this right now. No, there's more. There's a lot more you're going to do. Sorry? You didn't vote yet? You're going to vote? Oh, so most of you think it's either B or C. I don't know what's going on yet. So we're going to, one person voted, another person D. So, guys and gals, So this is, like I said, this is what I said. I promise you in 10 years, every teacher is going to do this. Every kid will be doing this. You guys are actually pioneering it right now. Sorry? It's called a smartphone. So that's why you're going to use it. Now, every day, I'm going to introduce other teachers to this, and hopefully they'll catch on. But soon, other teachers in your classes will actually do the same thing.
Can we actually find out who picked Eagle?
No. Harjaz, we don't want to embarrass you, Harjaz. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and we'll see who's right, who's wrong. Let's write down log. You could later, but I didn't open that function yet. 64. Let's write this down. We'll call this x. Now, if you punch this in your calculator right off the bat, let's try this in my calculator. Log of 64. Notice one thing. Your calculator only works in base 10. Your calculator does not calculate base 4. So it doesn't work if you punch in your calculator. If you punch in your calculator, you get 1.8. So some of you must know, is it A? Your calculator only works in base 10. If it's base 4, it doesn't work. So I have something like this. I'm looking for what it equals to x. Let's write a few things down. If you can't work in logs.
So we're in 4 to the power of x equals 4.
Very well done, yeah. If you can't work in logs, convert to exponents. Because really, I mentioned logs and exponents, you can convert back and forth. They're the exact same thing. So right off the bat, I want you to convert right now into exponents. Go. So Anesh, said it's 4 to the power of x equals to 64. Now this is where mental math comes in. 4 to the power of what gives you 64? 3. So everyone who voted B, let's see who voted B. Oh, 4 of you voted B now. So we find what? Oh, it didn't show up on your thing? Oh, so that. No one voted A, so look at this like 4, 3, 2, 1. So I have 7, 9, 10 people. Half of you have an iPhone. So really, the answer is B. Voila. Or iPhone, iPad, or Android, Crackberry, whatever you have. Sorry? Yeah, someone voted. Maybe they were playing around. I have no idea. So, one more question. Because you're not ready for things yet. Sorry? You're going to do with that. This time, I'm not going to give you multiple choice. I'm going to let you figure this out on your own. Log. I'm going to see what everyone's different answers. So instead of me walking around, I can actually see what you guys all think what the answer is going to be. I want you to do this. Log. Again, please don't be embarrassed if it's right or wrong. Because I don't know who wrote what. So feel free to punch in a number. But please don't goof around. I'll hunt you down because I have a way of hunting you down who it is. Yeah, I do. Because I have a IP tracker. It tracks. Oh, I'll hunt you down, don't worry. Oh, good point, good point.
To see what you press.
Log. Base 3. You're good. Of 81. Without being multiple choice, I'm going to clear the answer. I will walk around also, but if you're in case you're lost, but give me 1 second. It's not a multiple choice anymore. I'm going to now give it to be open short answer. On your screen, it should be blanked out right on your screen, and you can actually enter in numbers now.
Oh, man.
Guys, I'm going to walk around. I'm going to pause it and let you have some